Who needs all these mythical champions? Are we going to see some red lightning pop out today? Let's go find out. Hey there guys, it's Ryan Ray. Guys, we're on the main account and I have cracked under the pressure. I've been watching everyone's videos, pulling primals and watching people get mythicals. So I went and treated myself to some Primal Shard packs. So we got 50 Primal Shards and we're going to be pulling all of them. So this could go horribly wrong and completely suck, or it could be a great video. Hold up there guys, click the link in the description right now to get the epic champion Uugo for free, as well as 2 more amazing free epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps you need to follow. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Here we go. You'll find Uugo here, as well as Tagoar and Rector Drath as you level out your account. If you've been watching the free-to-play series that I've been involved in, you'll know how good these epics really are. Then use the promo code Supreme6 to get yourself a crazy Void Legendary in Supreme Gaelic. So get yourself an amazing start in Raid Shadow Legends by clicking on the link and following the steps. On this account, I currently have 2 mythicals. So the first one is a Fidus, and I think I pulled him. I think he come out as a mythical, and I pulled him not long after, and everyone was talking about him at the time, and he wasn't that great for a mythical. So I was a bit like, oh, damn, I've got one of the bad ones. But he did get a buff, and to be fair, he is not that bad, and I use him in Hydra, and I use him in Doom Tower. Yeah, he's not that bad, to be fair. He is not that bad. So the second one is obviously Mikage, who you obviously get through diffusion. So if we could add another one to the roster, that would be very nice indeed. Who would I like to pick up? So I think one of them is a high elf. Yes, this dude here. So Star Sage Galifir. So he looks pretty sweet. Yeah, I do love that skin. Crazy good. Anyway, his A1. So he's got an AoE on his A1. He fills the turn meter of all allies by 10%. Then they get a further turn meter fill by an extra 5% if they have any active buffs placed on them by this champion. It's not little bad A1. And then his A2, he removes all debuffs from all allies and heals them by 25% of their max HP. Also fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% and places block debuffs on them for 2 turns. Not bad either. And he's got revive all allies, 50% HP, 50% turn meter, and then places a perfect bell on all allies, except for him. Not bad at all. So he's got a passive effect. Champion receives 5% less damage for each 100 resistance on this champion, stacks up to 25%. So straight up 25% damage reduction if you have 500 resistance. For 500 resistance, you get 25% damage mitigation. And he's got an active effect, which is on a 3-turn cooldown. Prevents his champion's death and keeps him alive on 1 HP when receiving fatal damage. Then equalizes their HP. The HP level of this champion will be brought up to the average HP level of the team. Yeah, that's pretty sick, isn't it? And then his alternate form, where he looks like an absolute beast. He is so cool. So cool. They do such a good job with skins these days. Yeah. So A1 is another AoE, and then it decreases the turn meters of all enemies by 10%. Decreases the turn meter of each enemy by an extra 5% if they are under a block active skills, decrease resistant or stun placed by this champion. And then another AoE, and then before attacking he removes all buffs from all enemies and places a block active skills for 2 turns, and he will not trigger a counter attack when using this move. And then his A3, he's got 50% increased accuracy, 50% decreased resistance, and a stun debuff for 1 turn. Very nice. His passive effect increases his champion's accuracy equal to 75% of their resistance when placing debuffs or activating instant effects. And then he's got an active effect, again on a 3-turn cooldown. If an enemy's accuracy is higher than his champion's resistance, has a 50% chance of transferring any control debuff back to the enemy when placing these debuffs on this champion. Very nice. Yeah, I would not mind picking him up. Yeah, would not mind picking him up. And then the next one is Siegfried. He's an absolute beast as well. He looks so cool as well. Yeah, I'd love to pick that guy up. So, A1, he attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target. The second hit then increases the duration of all debuffs by 1 turn. Not bad. A2, AoE. Each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 25%. Resets the cooldown of his A3, that is, I reckon. Yeah. If this skill kills an enemy, resets the cooldown of all this champion's skills if he kills 2 people. So if that wallop, he does wallop. I know he wallops. I've had to fight him in obviously live arena and arena. So he wallops. So he's going to kill people. So on his A3, attacks an enemy, ignores 50% of the target's defense, will attack all remaining allies with any surplus damage if the enemy is killed. Fully heals this champion if the initial hit kills an enemy. Yeah, that's bonkers as well. So his passive, on the 3-turn cooldown, if this champion is about to get killed by a fatal hit, blocks incoming damage and places a block damage buff on the champion for 2 turns. Then heals this champion by 50% of their max HP and fills their turn meter by 100%. Yeah, he's pretty nuts. I'd love to pick him up. Love it. So is an alternate form. Yeah, that's sick as well, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. He might be my new favourite champion now, looks wise. He is so good. What's he do? A1, attacks all enemies. So AoE on the A1, heals all allies by 20% of the damage inflicted. His A2, removes all debuffs from allies to full cleanse. Then heals all allies by 30% of their max HP and places a block debuff on them for 2 turns. And then he's got a revive all dead allies with 50% HP, 50% turn meter, then places block damage on all allies. Yeah, that's pretty crazy as well, isn't it? And then he's got a passive, decreases damage taken from skills by 20%. Oh man, do you reckon he's my most wanted now out of the mythicals? He might well be. I reckon he's definitely my favourite champion, like looks wise. So cool. Like, who's the next one I fancy? Who I quite like the look of is Toshiro. So the mythical ninja. Yeah, he looks sweet as well, doesn't he? Oh, that is cool as well. Nice. A1, attacks an enemy, 50% chance of attacking another enemy if they're under leech. And then he places a perfect veil on himself. Attacks 4 times at random. Each hit increases his champion's attack and HP by 5%. Stacks up to 100%. Target is under leech. This champion's attack and HP are increased by 10% instead. Damage inflicted by this skill increased by 15% for each leech debuff on the enemy. These mythicals are crazy. Attacks all enemies, decrease defense and a leech for 2 turns. Extra hit on enemies under 2 or more debuffs. And then his passive fills this champion's turn meter by 5% every time they attack a target under a leech. Does 25% more damage to enemies under leech. Yeah, he's pretty good as well. See him in his alternate form. Yeah, that is sick. That is so good. Yeah, I love it. I don't know. I'm torn between this guy and Sigfrund at the minute. But looks wise, my favourite looking champion. Oh, look at that with a sword. Oh, nice. A1, attacks all enemies. So AoE, 50% chance of increasing the duration of all enemy debuffs by a turn. Another AoE, heals all allies except this champion by 10% of the damage inflicted. Value of the heal increases by 5% for each leech debuff on the enemy team. Another AoE places 30% decreased speed and a leech debuff. Then he gets an extra turn. He's bonkers, isn't he? Doubles the amount of healing this champion receives when attacking enemies under leech. A lot of leech going on though. Also decreases the damage taken from enemies under leech by 50%. I think my favourite looking is got to be either him or Sigfrund. But any 4 of them I would not mind pulling. I would not mind pulling. Right then, let's go pull these shards. Come on, Plarium. Come on. Let's not be tight. Let's not be tight. Give me something. Give me something from 50 shards. This could either enhance the account very nicely indeed, or it's going to be an utter disaster. We'll see. Let's go. First temple. First temple. Do not be a 10 rare. Do not be a 10 rare. I pulled mysteries. I pulled mysteries. Oh man. I pulled mysteries. Right. Let's go again. Try it. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Right. Primals. Primals. Just not a 10 blue and not 10 mystery. Right. Let's go. Come on, game. Come on, game. Oh man. Let's go. What we saying? What we saying? Epic. Spider. Come on. Don't be tight. Another epic there. Titus. No thank you. 3 epics. We got Morag. Not what we want though. We want the red lightning to appear. Actually, a legendary as well wouldn't be too bad if we got a decent one. Right, 40 left. 40 left. 40 left. Oh, we've got gold. Sayato. Okay. So 1 legendary in the bag. We don't want legendary. We want mythical. Come on. Come on. So we got 1 legendary and an epic there. Oh, come on. He's not what I want. He's not what I want. Give me one of those 4. Give me one of those 4. Right, 30 left. 30 left. Come on, don't do an all blue. So we've got an epic. Come on. Oh, this is feeling bad. Quite a lot of blues popping up. Right, 20 to go. The last 20. Come on. Come on, Pelariums. Don't be tight. Pop one out. Pop one out. They come out really slowly as well. Oh, we got another legendary. And we've got a Colite. I've already got him. That's a dupe. That's a dupe. It's not what we want. That's a dupe. Come on. Oh, man. 2 legendaries. So it's not like horrendous. Man, last 10. It's the last 10 gonna save it. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, they come out so slow. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, don't do all rares. Oh, man. Sucks. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. No mythical for me. No mythical for me. I'm pretty sure I saw someone pop out like 3 as well. But yeah, no mythical for me. So, who is it I got? We got... Who's that Saito? Saito, is he in here? Is he? Ah, here he is. What does this dude do then? What does he do? Attacks an enemy 2 times, 50% chance to place a decreased defense. Place an extra hit if decreased defense debuff is placed. So it's only attacking 1 enemy, isn't it? Attacks an enemy, 4 attacking places, 50% increased attack, increased crit damage by 30% on this champion for 2 turns. If this champion's defense is higher than target's defense, decreases the cooldown of this skill by 1 turn. Right. Attacks 1 enemy and attacks all enemies except the initial target if there are 3 or more enemies alive. Inflicts 20% more damage on the first hit if the target has a higher max HP than this champion. Yeah, that didn't seem... It just doesn't feel like it was worth getting those shards. We ignore 7.5% of enemy's defense for each time this champion attacks the same target enemy in consecutive attacks or turns. Stacks up to 30%. Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Oh, well. That sucked, guys. That actually sucked. Let me know down in the comments, guys, if you've been pulling your primals and if you have bagged yourself a mythical and you had better luck than what I did. Anyway, that is everything for the video for today then, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.